Renato Salvatore and Annie Girardot, stars of Rocco and His Brothers, 1960, turned on-screen chemistry into real romance, marrying in 1962 but later living separately. Armored vehicles patrolling Vienna in 1934 during Austria's political unrest. The Heimwehr was deployed to maintain order amidst the February Civil War tensions. During the 1940 Blitz, a bride leaves her bombed London home to marry her RAF fiancé, showing wartime resilience and love amidst devastation. November 4, 1940. 1940s, Dallas drive-ins featured car hops serving food to cars. Male car hops in shorts and boots catered to trends, blending cowboy charm with booming car culture. Al Jolson in blackface from the 1934 film Wonderbar features the controversial "Going to Heaven on a Mule" scene, reflecting racial insensitivity of early Hollywood. In 1956, at the University of Michigan, animals such as ducklings were used therapeutically to comfort hospitalized children, demonstrating the healing power of animal-assisted care. Margaret Bourke-White's 1930 photo captures New York's garment district, where nearly everyone wore hats, showcasing the fashion and culture of the era in striking detail. 1980s. Kathmandu. Owning a black and white TV was a symbol of progress, bringing families together for news and entertainment, marking a leap into modernity. Captured by Stanley Kubrick in 1955, this photo of a woman walking in NYC highlights mid-century fashion and the filmmaker's sharp eye during his early photography career. A powerful 1940 photo captures a woman kissing a British soldier returning from World War II, symbolizing the emotional reunions and sacrifices of wartime families. In 1922, Théophile Bader, founder of Galeries Lafayette in Paris, aimed to sell Chanel No. 5 in his stores, sparking a pivotal partnership with Coco Chanel and the Wertheimers. Billy Buckwheat Thomas, 1931 to 1980, beloved for his role in Our Gang, The Little Rascals, became an icon with his catchphrase "Ote," but faced critique for racial stereotypes. In the 1920s, Carl Nessler revolutionized hairstyling with his permanent wave machine, creating lasting curls and setting the trend for fashionable, curly hairstyles. James Dean, famed actor and racing enthusiast, began racing in 1954. He tragically died at 24 in a car crash, driving his Porsche 550 Spyder en route to a race in 1955. A man fixes a flat tire on a 1927 Ford Model T coupe. Common for the time, roadside repairs were essential due to rough roads and early tire technology. Before CGI, MGM's iconic Roaring Lion logo was filmed live. Trainers and crew captured lions like Jackie roaring on set, creating one of cinema's most memorable intros. Captured by Frank Hurley in 1917, this photo shows soldiers in a shelter on West Hook Ridge during World War I, highlighting the harsh realities of life on the Flanders front. In 1925 Berlin, Dr. Heinz experimented with injecting fluids from live rabbits into humans, claiming it could rejuvenate them, an unusual and unproven quest for youth. In 1907, the Iron Man diving suit set a 230-foot depth record in New York. Built from thick iron, it revolutionized deep-sea exploration with its pressure-resistant design. In 1940, Ford's Willow Run plant mass-produced B-24 bombers for World War II, building one every 63 minutes by 1944, revolutionizing wartime manufacturing for the Allies. In 1933 Berlin, a circus performer amazed audiences by entering an aquarium car filled with crocodiles, showcasing the dangerous and daring stunts of early 20th century circuses. In the 1930s, some American towns banned shorts for modesty, sparking debates as the fashion trend clashed with traditional social norms of the time. In the 1930s, some American towns banned shorts for modesty, sparking debates as the fashion trend clashed with traditional social norms of the time. This 1936 photo from South Dakota shows farm machinery buried in dust during the Dust Bowl, a devastating era of drought and storms that crippled agriculture in the 1930s. During Prohibition, 1920 to 1933, bootleggers hid alcohol in trucks disguised as lumber haulers, using trapdoors to smuggle liquor and evade authorities' inspections. In the 1940s, creativity shined as people made fun out of simple moments, like towing skiers with cars in the snow, finding joy even during challenging times. During World War I, trench rats thrived in unsanitary trenches, feeding on waste and fallen soldiers. Soldiers used terriers and traps to control these disease-spreading pests. The Selknam tribe of Patagonia, nearly extinct by the 1930s, faced colonization, disease, and extermination. This photo captures a haunting glimpse of their lost culture. In 1969, Greyhound bus terminals featured coin-operated TVs for passengers, offering a unique way to pass time while waiting, highlighting the era's focus on convenience. August 28, 1963. Dr. King's "I Have a Dream" speech called for freedom to ring from Georgia's Stone Mountain, a site tied to Ku Klux Klan rallies, turning it into a symbol of equality and justice. Lena Richard, a trailblazing African-American chef, hosted a cooking show on WDSU-TV, 1949 to 1950, bringing Creole cuisine to the spotlight during an era of segregation. A stunning 1912 photo of an Inuit mother and baby in a fur parka. Captured by Edward S. Curtis, it shows the ingenious Amouti, designed for warmth and bonding in the Arctic. The Eliza Battle, a luxury steamboat, caught fire on the Tombigbee River in 1858. With 33 lives lost, it's now a haunting legend of a ghostly burning ship on icy waters. A powerful 1946 photo of a miner's wife washing clothes in West Virginia. Taken by Russell Lee, it captures the resilience of mining families and their tough daily lives. In 1911, electric cars were already charging at home. This rare photo shows the early EV era, highlighting how advanced and popular electric vehicles were over a century ago. In the 1950s, Easter Bunny costumes were unintentionally creepy. With haunting designs and fixed stares, these vintage bunnies make today's fluffy versions look magical. In the 1950s, Easter Bunny costumes were unintentionally creepy. With haunting designs and fixed stares, these vintage bunnies make today's fluffy versions look magical. In 1918, this early food truck, built from a Ford Model T, served quick meals on city streets, a creative start to the food truck revolution we know and love today. In 1969, Marine PFC Jerry W. Garner survived a headshot in Vietnam near Da Nang thanks to his helmet. This powerful photo shows the gear that saved his life in combat. In 1909, aviation pioneer J.T.C. Moore Brabazon humorously proved pigs could fly by taking a pig airborne in his plane. A playful moment in the dawn of British aviation history. This photo shows Emmett Till at age 9, 5 years before his 1955 murder over false claims by Carolyn Bryant, who admitted lying in 2017. A tragic symbol of racial injustice. This early 20th century NYC photo captures a double-decker bus on Fifth Avenue, showcasing the city's rapid urban growth and the charm of its evolving transportation era. Lunch atop a skyscraper, taken in 1932 during the construction of 30 Rockefeller Plaza, captures 11 workers eating on a beam 850 feet up, a daring symbol of NYC's growth and resilience. In 1952, during the Korean War, Marine Sergeant Frank Prater cared for an orphaned kitten, Miss Hap. This iconic photo of compassion amid war touched hearts worldwide. In 1952, Gerald Ratto's Children of the Fillmore series captured candid moments of kids in San Francisco's diverse Fillmore district, showcasing the area's vibrant spirit and community. Explore the iconic 1937 homeschooling photo, showcasing resilience and determination during the Great Depression, capturing a powerful moment of education against all odds. In 1919, Helen Keller met Charlie Chaplin on the set of Sunnyside, connecting through touch and expression, proving the universal power of art beyond sensory barriers. In 1956, Elvis Presley sat at a segregated diner while an African-American woman stood, denied a seat. This photo reveals the stark racial inequalities of the era. On Black Tuesday, October 29, 1929, the U.S. stock market crashed, triggering the Great Depression. A day of chaos, panic, and the start of widespread economic collapse. In 1944, Charlie Chaplin faced trial under the Mann Act, risking 23 years in prison. Later, a paternity case, despite blood tests, ruled him the father of Joan Barry's child. In 1925 NYC, Officer James Cudmore stopped traffic to help a mother cat safely carry her kittens across a busy street, a touching moment of compassion captured forever. In 1912, W.T. Warren tested his aviation helmet by crashing into a wall. Designed to protect pilots, this invention marked a breakthrough in early flight safety innovation. Robert Wadlow, the tallest man ever at 8 feet 11 inches, 2.72 meters, lived from 1918 to 1940. Known as the Alton Giant, his extraordinary height brought fame and health challenges alike. In the 1950s, New York Tunnel Police used electric catwalk cars to patrol the narrow lanes of the Holland and Lincoln tunnels, ensuring safety in confined urban spaces. In 1937 Boston, a hot dog stand on Hanover Street sold Frankfurters for 5 cents, capturing the entrepreneurial spirit and affordable eats of the Great Depression era. Gadget: the first atomic bomb was tested on July 16, 1945. This implosion-type plutonium device was the precursor to the Fat Man bomb later dropped on Nagasaki. In 1904, Stanley Park's Hollow Tree in Vancouver, a 600 to 1,000-year-old cedar, became a popular tourist spot, with visitors posing inside its massive hollowed trunk. In 1903, Henry Ford introduced the Model A, his first horseless carriage, marking the start of Ford Motor Company and revolutionizing affordable, mass-produced automobiles. In 1903, Henry Ford introduced the Model A, his first horseless carriage, marking the start of Ford Motor Company and revolutionizing affordable, mass-produced automobiles. In 1913, Rabindranath Tagore visited London, gaining global recognition after winning the Nobel Prize for Literature. His work bridged Eastern and Western literary worlds. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Rare Vintage Photos to never miss a timeless moment. See you in the next video.